What's going on, Vainglory community? My name is Unknown Profile, and welcome back to another video. Happy Friday, everyone. I actually just got home from school and was greeted to this whole bunch of news for Vainglory 1.14. The hype is real, ladies and gentlemen. And today, we are going to check out all the stuff we know so far about what is going to be in 1.14, and hopefully a moderately fast time. Let's try and get this under 10 minutes. So you guys can enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon, as I will be doing. Okay, so first off here, this is a teaser for the new hero that's coming in this patch. So there is a new hero that is confirmed, and this was on January 22nd, so about a week ago. And it says the source of power for Vainglory's next hero, and this is. So yeah, hashtag Vainglory, hashtag teaser, hashtag hype. And it's a ring. So initially I thought, okay, maybe we're getting another mage, and maybe this ring is like how he gets this mage energy, you know, like some Lord of the Rings stuff. I don't know. But that's what I thought, and it's actually not like that at all. And it's actually, I think, once I get to it, I think it's a really unique concept. So, let's get moving along here. Draft mode. I'm at the bottom for some reason. Draft mode coming to ranked in update 1.14. This is awesome. I think people have been requesting this ever since ranked mode came out. And if you didn't know, ranked and normal and casual used to be together. So casual games would contribute to your ranking. So, you know, obviously not the best thing. But it's split now, and we're getting this for rank. There's this awesome video here. I'm not going to play it, but I will link it in the description if you want to check it out. It's pretty much a very simplified, cartoony rundown, but we'll go through it. So, there's no need to insta-lock. Insta-locking Saw is no more, ladies and gentlemen. That is fantastic. So here is a little graphic of what it's going to look like. You have Team 1 and Team 2. So, we have player 1, then player 2, then player 2 and 3. Okay, so this is a pick order. So we got 1, and then 2, 3, then 4, 5, then 6. So, player 1 gets to ban a hero, which means that hero is out of the game for both teams. Both teams can't pick that hero. So, you can also communicate with your team. You can suggest bans for heroes with this giant hero roster, and you can also show what role you want to play, and if you're going crystal, weapon, or utility, which is like roam, I guess, or tank, excuse me. So that's really good. It's going to get rid of a lot of miscommunications, and I think this is overall just going to be a great thing for ranked. It's just going to make the experience a lot better. There's not going to be any stupid mirror matchups anymore. And I think overall it's just going to be great. Another thing, this is the second take of this video. I totally messed up the first one. But it is, you need to have at least 8 heroes required to play. So, I would definitely recommend having at least 2 heroes of each role, and at least some that are a bit more versatile. So, obviously, I think it's, like, incredibly important that all you out there, you guys have 2 roams, because it's inevitable. You're gonna have to play roam at some point, unless you're lucky, but you are gonna have to play roam. It's still a thing. And, so, a lot of people don't like roam, so most people I've seen, just play Catherine, because Catherine is a cheap hero. She's only 800 gold. But I would definitely recommend you pick up another roam, because there's going to be that chance that the enemy team picks up your only roam, and then you're going to have to do something off meta, like tank Jewel, which still isn't that bad, but you know, it's not a Catherine and Arden good. So I'm definitely going to be picking up Arden and maybe a Dajo or Finn. I don't really like Fortress though, so maybe I'll get Fortress. I don't know. But there's actually going to be cool stuff for Glory Gain in this patch too that I will be getting to later. So, on the forums, Playoff Beard has posted saying that draft mode will be rolled out in phases, and what that means is that on launch of 1.14, draft mode will be rolled out. So on launch, you can only do ranked draft mode if you have a party of 3, and I think this is just to make sure everything's working right and they don't dump everyone on something that doesn't work. And also it's a lot better so you can communicate what you want to ban beforehand, and I think all this is a good idea. You can just make sure everything goes right before the game happens, and you'll get 3 different opinions. So they'll get 3 different opinions from people, you know. They're like, what do we want? And, you know, you can post your feedback. And this person says, this is literally the smartest thing you could ever do. Thank you. There's no reason for anyone to complain about anything right now. So, get a party of 3. Get some friends together for the hype train when 1.14 comes out. And maybe try a draft mode game. I'm definitely going to do that too. So now let's get into some really exciting stuff. We got some skins. There are skins in 1.14. We have a tier 1 skin. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be happy about this. For Rona. Fury Rona is a new tier 1 skin coming in 1.14. And this skin just looks awesome. The axes are replaced with machetes. She's got this cool mohawk. Kind of reminds me of like something out of Mad Max, which I think this might have some inspiration from. And I think that it's just going to be really cool. Lore's here. You can pause it if you want to read it, or you can just look it up. And this is the concept artist. So overall, really cool tier 1 skin. Pick it up for 800 glory, or get it with cards if you want to when that drops. So now we're gonna get into the really exciting stuff. The new hero, Ozo. This guy right here, and we'll actually talk about Koshka here in a little bit. But Ozo right here, he looks like this cool lemur monkey dude. Kind of reminds me of Wukong, but anyway, so that ring we were talking about earlier, it's not some ring you put on your finger. It's actually this cool acrobatic ring, which I think is this awesome, just an awesome thing to, as I said, it's a really unique champion. It looks like he's just going to be doing tricks and rolling around in it. I think it's a really awesome idea. So we're going to go through his abilities really quick. So, heroic perk, Carney Luck, I think. Ozo receives 10% to 30% additional healing, barrier, and fortified health from all sources. This does not affect health regeneration. So what this means, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure what this means is that if someone heals this is not Adagio, but I'm thinking of Adagio. So if he gets a shield from any source, it could be from, I think, a barrier from a reflex block would have additional stuff. So if Adagio healed him, he would have 10 to 30% additional healing. So it would heal him more than it would heal other people. So I think this guy, right off the bat, is looking like he's going to synergize very well with Adagio and Arden, because both of them can give shields and fortified health and all that kind of stuff. So I think he's going to be a really cool kind of bruiser style person that's going to probably be played in the jungle, where you can have that Adagio with you every second. So his A ability, 3-ring circus. Ozo performs a 3-hit combo with his ring. Each part of the combo is a separate tap within a 5-second window, already reminding me. Don't know what happened there. My video cut out. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I think I bumped my recording key by accident. But anyway, his A, 3-ring circus. Ozo performs a 3-hit combo with his ring. Each part of the combo is a separate tap within a 5-second window, already reminding me of Riven from League of Legends. And Riven is one of my favorite champions to play because of her combo potential, and it's just so much fun with combos. So we got combos here. We got triple taps. So, first hit. Ozo thrusts his ring forward, damaging a target and other enemies in front of him. So I guess it's just like, just punching the ring forward. Second hit. So you're going to have to tap it again to do this one. Ozo dashes through his target and deals damage. I don't know if this is targeted or if it's like a skill shot type thing. We will find out. And the final hit, Ozo spins and damages all nearby enemies. So that's going to be his AoE damage, and that reminds me of Wukong. You know, you spin and deal damage, but this doesn't have a knockup or anything. So, each hit deals weapon damage and triggers basic attack effects. That sounds pretty strong. Ozo heals for each enemy damaged by any of these hits, with hero damage granting a greater heal. What? Okay, so already I'm thinking lifesteal. Yes, you gotta get lifesteal on this guy, dude. It's gonna be insane heals. So I never actually thought about this, but I think his passive here, his heroic perk, would also increase lifesteal healing. So this guy's gonna be ridiculous with lifesteal. Definitely gonna want to make sure you build that. So his B, Acro Bounce. Ozo hops onto the head of a nearby target, enemy or ally, or creature. So you can hop on to your Catherine, you can hop on to the enemy Saw, you can hop on to the minion mine, slowing it by 60% and damaging it. Obviously, you don't slow your teammates and you don't damage your teammates. So this part here is only if it's an enemy, obviously. While Ozo is airborne, quickly tap a nearby target to bounce off one head to the other. 3 hops maximum. So you can bounce off, you can chain 3 hops, which is insane. The final hop deals increased damage, so more combo potential, everybody. If Ozo hops at least twice, he'll get a burst of movement speed, reduced crystal scaling versus minions. So this scales with crystal, as it said here, but it does less damage to minions. And then finally, Skrillex, we got the name of the Skrillex title here, Bangarang. Ozo charges up for tumbling to a targeted enemy hero. If he reaches the target within 1 second, he deals damage, stuns for 0.5 seconds, and flips the target over his ring to behind them. Wait. Flips the target over his ring to behind him. Okay, so charges up before tumbling into the enemy hero. So I think this ring is spinning like it is right here. He's like tumbling through. Flips the target over so they'll go behind him, and then so while he does it, so he'll stun them, knock them aside, and he'll also knock aside all enemies in his path. So this sounds like the ultimate bowling ball ability of the game, and we got lore here if you want to read it, and this is the creator dude. So sounds awesome. Sounds like it's gonna be a cool, like, bruiser fighter, lifesteal, awesome hero. Very unique design, if you ask me, and I think this is just going to be cool. Now you see Koshka here. We're gonna get into that right now. Koshka is getting a limited edition skin, as they normally do. I think they've been doing a good job of releasing one of these every patch. Like in this previous patch, we had Winter War Catherine. Now we are getting Red Lantern Koshka, which is most likely going to have all your special unique effects and everything, as all the other limited edition skins do. So this skin overall looks pretty cool. I think I gotta say I like Candy Twirl tier 3 better than this, but overall still cool nonetheless. If you ask me though, I would have given the skin to a hero who doesn't have one yet. But this is, I think this fits in with this whole theme they're doing here, and we're getting into that right now with the Lunar New Year, as they're calling it, which I think is going to be, I guess, synonymous with Chinese Lunar Year, which means there's a new map skin, as there is with every patch. We can kind of click on this to kind of enlarge it here. Looks like it's taking place at nighttime, which I don't think we've seen yet. I think we've seen evening, which was during the when they did all the Halloween stuff, which is pretty cool. It's really cool lanterns and everything, the orange lights. I think this looks really, really cool. So now we have 2 more things to go through, and this is a bit more of a competitive technical thing. Mostly it's kind of been just aesthetics and new heroes. There are changes coming to the jungle, and we're gonna go over this pretty quickly. We're gonna read these notes here. I'm kind of just gonna summarize. So, the gold mine always returns to neutral after capture. So, as you see right now, when the gold mine spawns at 4 minutes, it's the color white, which means it's completely neutral. And once someone captures it, it's never that color ever again for the rest of the game. It's always controlled by someone. So, what it is now is the gold mine will spawn with whatever payout it'll spawn. I think it has like almost a quarter done, and then it'll continue to fill up as it normally does. And if you capture it, you'll get that payout, and then it'll reset and start over again. You won't have control of it. It won't turn blue or anything, and it won't fight for you if enemies are fighting you in the area. So I think that's good. It'll take a lot of pressure off, and it'll help games not be super snowbally as they are right now. So that is good. You won't have to worry about keeping too much control over that anymore. But I think there is more potential gold and also more fights that are going to happen around this thing now that it is neutral, which means you can always steal it. Minion County now works on neutral jungle miners, which means the jungle miners that aren't captured, and last a full. I think they work on neutral miners, and I think they also work on the captured miners now, and last a full 60 seconds, which means if you're fighting around it, it can attack you if it's neutral. It can attack you too, even if you put the candy on it. My dog is moving up from under the desk. Okay, jungle camps are now more powerful overall with more defense, damage, and move speed. That's pretty cool. It's going to make jungling a lot less brain dead, I think, than it kind of is right now. And this is going to be cool. Heal camps now restore more health and energy, which scales with your level. Now I'm thinking about some interesting things that could happen with this right here. And I've thought of this before, but maybe this is only going to be something that's going to be happening in pre-maze until it becomes like super meta, is maybe if your laner is struggling or something, you could give the health camp to your laner to help them survive in lane, have that extra energy regen and everything, instead of having them to use all their potions. So here's all the more specific stuff. One kind of smaller thing here is the Kraken now respawns every 3 minutes instead of 4, and it's weaker to basic attacks but more resistant to abilities. So those are all the jungle changes. You can check that out on the Vainglory news site if you want to. And finally, I think the most exciting part about this is the Celebrate the Lunar New Year with special Vainglory events. They always like to do this when they launch new stuff, and I think it's totally awesome. So, all week from February 2nd through 13th, if you log in, I think it says, if you log in and play a game on iOS, any game, it could be a bots game or a normal game or anything, you don't have to win or lose, you get a free Koshka unlock, which is really cool for new players. I'm sure most veteran / older players already have Koshka and Ringo, but this is definitely really good for new players. And if you're playing on Android, you get a free Ringo unlock, which is really cool, and it's going to help new people hit that ranked tier requirement sooner. And another thing they're helping with that is they're having hero sales, which I think people have been asking for a long time. Heroes on sale for Glory, which means you can pick up both Ice and Glory are being reduced, so you can unlock heroes for cheaper, which I think is awesome. So I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of advantage of this. Sales are awesome. I think the 8,000 price on heroes is kind of hard to come by if you don't get all your 3 wins every day. But anyway, that is that. So now we are going along here, February 13th is when not February 13th, I'm sorry. February 3rd is when update 1.14 is released with the New Year map skin and the New Year Koshka skin, as we mentioned earlier, and all the other stuff, the new hero and everything. And then February 7th and February 11th, you know, you gotta have that 7-11. I wish I had a Slurpee right now, honestly. Double Glory, full 24 hours on February 7th and February 11th, starting at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it lasts a full 24 hours. You don't have to win or lose, you still get Double Glory. It's awesome. And finally, everyone's favorite thing, Crazy 8 cards, or Crazy Cards 8, whatever you want to call it. The awesome thing that they do every release for 24 hours on February 11th, starting at 4 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. Your first 8 wins will reward you with guaranteed cards. So, wins 1 through 4 get you a guaranteed rare card. Wins 5 through 7 get you a guaranteed epic card. And win 8 gets you a guaranteed legendary card. So, you can get the cards you want to get maybe that tier 1 skin for free, or any of the other skins you need. Or, what I most likely will be doing is probably converting some of these into Essence and unlocking a bunch more tier 1 skins. Because, why? It's free. You could do it for free. So yeah, it's also a lot easier to get tier 1 skins without paying money than it is to get tier 3 skins, because, you know, it's harder. You gotta get those ice boxes. But, the final thing, and this is just downright free glory. All you have to do, from all this whole thing, wait, what is the day here? From February 2nd to 13th, if you just log in, you don't have to play or anything. If you just log in, like you open the app, you will be gifted with free glory. And it escalates every day, and the total glory is massive. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you take 5 seconds out of your day to sign in and just get stuff. So, day 1, your first day you log in, you'll get 100 glory for free. Day 2, you get 200 glory for free. Day 3, 350 glory. Day 4, 500 glory for free. Day 5, 750. Day 6, 1,000 glory for free. And day 7, 2,000 glory. So, if you sign in every day from February 2nd to 13th, you will get a total of 4,900 glory for absolutely free. And on top of this all, you also have double glory weekends, and you have Crazy 8 cards. So if you're trying to pick up some free skins and the heroes on sale, you're going to easily be able to, I'm sure many of you will easily be able to pick up a skin or get some heroes, all without paying a dime. And that is one of the major things that I love about Vainglory. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, or maybe subscribe if you want to. I don't know, maybe. And enjoy your weekend, guys. Happy Friday, and as always, stay awesome.